door. He held the cup gently, opened his tongue like that, poured the hot water in the corner of his mouth. Pouring the hot water in the corner of his mouth, he felt the hotness and said, "Ooh!" He said, "Come on, go where you are filled." Now it was the turn of the third person, called wisdom. What is wisdom? Wisdom is the application of what you know. Knowledge is what you know. Understanding is knowing how to do what you know. Now, Mr. Wisdom got there, said, there are 200 people, family that came with knowledge. 200 family with wisdom. 200 families that came also with a member of the family of understanding. And so today, all our families, you are 600 in number. You all came here just because of this lady we all have come for. And at the end of the day, I know it's only one of us that will take this lady home. Who the person is, I don't even know. Whether I'm going to fail or pass, as I'm talking, I don't know. I want every one of you to go with me to the first procedure called verification process. And this verification process means you have to verify that this water is hot or cold. As I bring it to you one after the other. Is this water hot or cold? Tell me. Is this water hot or cold? Is this water hot or cold? He went through the verification process for the first 200 family, the second 200, and the third 200. 600 people. And he did like this, like a very mighty man. He said, "Look at me now, because of my love for princess. Now, I don't mind drinking this water." And he closed his eyes and said, "Oh!" And he poured the water in his mouth. And the king stood up from his throne and clapped for him. He said, "Half of my kingdom from today belongs to you. My daughter belongs to you. My second donkey belongs to you." Tell me, what has happened there? The water has done what? There is no man that you can call a crazy man. There is no woman called crazy woman. The fact remains that there is something called temper. Everyone has something that is called anger. And the Bible says, be angry but do not sin. In other words, anger is something that is common to men. But you have to be able to control. He said, do not let the sun set on your anger. That means you have to control it. In another word, when you are in a family and you know one of the party is angry, all you need is to give what is called space. And when you give the space is now what will now determine the cooling process. When my wife's anger is triggered, all I'll just do is, if it is daytime, I'll just pick up my I say, I don't have somewhere to I don't have anywhere I'm going. I'll begin to think, where can I go now? And when if it is night time, it happens. I know McDonald's has closed, Nando's have closed. If she's in the living room, I'll quickly go to the bedroom and say, I want to study some passage of the scripture. The book of Isaiah, I want to study it again. The book of Isaiah that I've read and read, I want to go and read it again. By the time I'm there, all through, I'll give her a space. The next day, she'll be the one to say, good morning. I'll say, good morning. So how's everything? The issue of yesterday, I won't even go back there again. Because the time you go back, they say, don't you know you are the one that don't worry. That one is bygone. This is a new day. Dawning of a new amen. That's called cooling process. And if you know your husband is doing something you can't control, I'll tell you this story for your husband again. There's this woman that was so worried. Her husband is a womanizer. Her husband is a boxer. He will come back and beat the woman like a mad person. The husband, every kind of atrocities of this world lies in the husband's hand. Now, this woman was so furious and disturbed. She thought of just staying out of the marriage. And she went to a prophet. And the prophet told her, What do you want me to do? He said, I want this man to just listen to me when I'm talking to him. He's so wicked and dangerous. In fact, I don't know, he might kill me if we get on with this. So I want you to just help me to pray or give me anything I can use so that I will change. And the man said, you know what we are going to use? I want you to go and get me the milk of a tiger. The milk that, you know, the tiger that is breastfeeding a child, a nursing tiger. One thing about tiger, we all say lion is dangerous. The anger of a tiger is very, very dangerous. It's so fierce. Amen. Now, when this lady was told, she said, how can I do that? The man said, it's up to you. If you can't do that, that's the only solution to your problem. So to cut the long story short, this woman went to the zoo, took permission. They told her to sign. If you die, it's on your own, at your own risk. So the next day she cooked nice meat, added honey to the meat, put some spice. You women, you know those spice, I won't tell you. Added so many spice that when you are, even the people, the zoologist, when he was going with the meat, they said, Madam, can we have one please? He said, take one. They could not stand it. So when this woman got there, even before arrival, the tiger was already what? Looking around, peeping to see that what is this thing that is smelling. She went there, dropped the thing, moved backward and said, look at my face. So the tiger, just like it's common to animals, when you give them food, they will eat it and look at your face. Amen. So the tiger ate some, look at her face, ate some, look at her face. The next day she moved with confidence. Put the food there. You enjoy my food now, I'll stay here. The tiger is dead, she's still here. One thing this woman did was that she made the meat so much. But when the meat was almost finishing, she went on reverse gear. So that when the meat finished, this tiger will not come to her. The third day, which was the final day she has her operation to do, not just putting meat alone, she also added something that will make the tiger feel weak and sleepy. This time around, the tiger ate it, and the tiger was almost sleeping off. And gradually she head to the breast of the tiger, got the milk she needed, and went away. And went to this man. The man said, how did you get this thing? Is your husband as wicked as a tiger? Can your husband tear a man into pieces like a tiger will tear the man with the bone and flesh? She said, no, but do the thing you told me. Then the man said, what did you show to the tiger? She told the man, and the old man told him, one of the things you've showed is hospitality. You've shown reference. You've shown humility. You are caring. You nursed the tiger. And that is why the fact remains that the tiger was aware when you are taking something from the tiger. Input is equals to output. If you are loving a man and he's not doing all you are expecting from him, be more submissive to him, show him more love, buy him things. Some women here, they've never bought boxer for their husband since they married. 25 years in marriage, no boxer for your husband as gift. The one they will say is that, when is the next time, when the last time you bought me something, something. Is it you alone they must buy something for? Must you not buy something for your husband as well? Now, let me tell you the secret. The boxer you don't buy for your husband for 25 years in marriage. Then one 21-year-old lady just come, Mr. Kazim, I love this about egg. And that 21-year-old girl say, Mr. Kazim, you know, I bought you some nice boxers, you know, for your birthday. And for the birthday, all you just gave is that. And for your birthday today, I've made some yam and egg. You see yam and egg only. But this one, I said, bought the boxers, and afterwards she said, you know what? I'm taking you. In fact, I booked the ticket. We are going together to Paris. But your husband will tell you she's going for what? For work. Business is taking him to Paris. So while the man is enjoying himself in Paris, you are there cruising in Ato with yam and egg. Wisdom is the principal thing. Get it in all you're getting, get understanding. You as a wife, you need to look romantic too. It is not every night you just come with wrapper, put wrapper there. You are only 27 years, 28 years old, and 9 times the best thing you get is to put wrapper there. When they are good night gown, that will make the man break his fasting. There are some men, they can't go on marathon fasting because the way their wife will dress at home is so seductive. They will have to lock themselves in the room if they want to go on one day marathon fasting. They say, because if I see her, the fasting will break. I'm talking about the way you dress is the way you be addressed. Even you see some bed sheets, it will look as if everything will just be stinking. The bedroom is smelling. The man gets back from work and say, I'll just cope. I'll be coping. When your husband is coping in your bedroom and feeling all right in another bedroom. Now coming to you men, I'm not saying if your wife is not as romantic as you want, there is no excuse for fornication. Now this is your own man story. This pastor, he wrote the story out himself. Since he was young, he always liked Coca-Cola style. You know Coca-Cola bottle? You know it's like this, figure 8. That is the kind of style this man loved from his younger age. But as God caught up with him, the woman she married is just the one that is slim and nice. That one too is even manageable. What about if it is the other way around? Let me not go there. So now this man was not yet contented. As a pastor, he now spotted one sister that had figure 8. So he was doing figure 10 and 9 with this sister. As God will catch up with him, accidentally or coincidentally, he had what is called HIV. As God will have it for the sister during that time was also what? Fasting. So no touching. So during the time until he discovered that he had HIV, he has not infected the sister with HIV. Later I got to know after going for a checkup that he had HIV. With his own hand he published it and spoke. Advised other ministers that please be careful. Figure 8, they kill. Slim and nice, it can kill. Whatever God has given you, be satisfied with it. Stand up, Mrs. OLAFISOYE, please. Stand up, please, obey. As she is now, I'm pleased with my team. Not too tall, not too short, not too slim, not too fast. Sit down. Now, at some point, I discovered when she had the first child and the second child, she was increasing weight. I said, me, I don't want this kind of thing. No. I just told her, maybe you have to register for gym. Say, if you can pay, I said, why would I pay? It is my luggage that I will pay. As I'm talking to you, over 1 year I'm paying for gym. Let us stand up, we are going. Give it to Jesus. Wisdom is the principal thing. Whatever you have, manage it. If you think figure 8 is what you want your wife to be, treat her very well. Those things will come out. I'm telling you the reality. If you feel that certain parts you want to come out well. Let me not go there. But if you don't feel that because of she doesn't have something and you go out for another thing, you will get another thing back if you are not careful. Be satisfied with what God has given you. There is one power in oneness. This is part 1 of the message. I would have time to go into power in oneness more. I want to go into the word of God more about this word. I want to go into some practical aspect. That's why I took my time on this. The Lord bless you all in Jesus' name. Amen. I want you to sing this song with me. Create in me a new heart, O Lord. You know, fornication is in the blood. If you don't get rid of it, it would affect you. Adultery is in the blood. If you don't get rid of it, it will affect you. Not being satisfied. You know, some people have tuned themselves to the extent that, oh God,